welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I'm probably going to be doing an update video just so for the fact that I have not posted a real video in about a month since my Trixie Mattel makeup tutorial. I think it was my Trixie Mattel makeup tutorial. I had not uploaded an actual video, so I'm going to do an update video on what's been going on in my life for the past month. So yeah, let's get into the video, and before we do, just a reminder, hit the subscribe button down below and be a part of the chaotic family because we would all love to have you here. And yeah, give this video a thumbs up and comment on what type of videos you guys want to see, guys, because I'm super excited to be getting these videos out, like I've said before, and stuff comes up. But I'm pretty sure I'm done now except for the moving, but you know, we're going to go on a journey of moving. And if you have not tell, I got new lighting, so I'm trying to figure out how this whole lighting situation works. But you know, we're going to do that too. But remember, just hit the subscribe button and watch the rest of this video, guys. So when you look back and you edit this video and you realize that you were zoomed in that whole intro. But you know what? We fixed it. We're going to carry on for the rest of the video. Now, for the past month, I've been so freaking busy. I am on another channel called Altered Illusions, which is an all-drag male entertainer collab group, and I am your Miss Wednesday Queen, Miss Karma Chaos. And so if you want to go subscribe, I'm going to put the title right here because I'm not really smart enough to actually put the link. Well, I probably can put the link, so you know what, if it's not here, it's down in the description box, and go look at the description box. But I'm on a new channel, so that's been doing a lot. I'm moving by November 1st. I should be out of this apartment and moved into another one that is amazing. And I've done a pageant, which I won, so round of applause for me, because it was my first ever pageant winning Miss Langston All-Star Newcomer, and in December, I'm going to state, so wish me luck on that, because I'm not really a pageant queen, so I'm really nervous about that. But you know, a lot of stuff's been happening lately, and so, my camera just cut off. Dear, this is not my day, guys, this is not my day. But I'm trying to make this video more of like a sit down and talky type of video, and I don't want to edit it too much because I like having a little bit of like a raw video so you guys get to know me more. But if you have not noticed, I did get new lighting. I got 2 umbrella lights, and I'm just seeing how well they work. Like, I'm not used to having 2 big, humongous, bright lights. But these are so far back because if I put them close up to me, I look really washed out in gray. So they're as far back as they can possibly go for right now. But when I get my new beauty room and drag room combined, because I have 2 rooms. I'm in my beauty room right now, and my drag room is down that way in another room. And I want something, because I have OCD, so I hate having to go from one room to another. So I like to have just like one room where I get everything done, film, edit, get ready for shows. So I'm happy that I'm gonna be finally be able to do that. So the lights are as close as they can get and far away as they can get, if you know what I mean. So I did say on my Facebook that I'm gonna do an updated paranormal story. So I'm gonna be doing that, but it's just so nerve-wracking talking about it. Like, if you have not seen my updated my paranormal story, I'm gonna put it around here somewhere, like the little notation. So go click that, go and watch that video, and then come back to this. Okay, since filming that video, it's been like not good. I haven't been like speaking on it because I'm so scared to talk about situations like that. And I know people like to write in the comment section, oh, get sage, oh, it was that. And I understand that there are people that don't believe in it, but I do. And I understand if you don't, because I used to not believe in that stuff until it happened to me. But since talking about it in that video, which I'm talking about it now, so there's probably going to be another updated paranormal story down the line. A lot of stuff's been happening lately that is like undescribable. It's hard to talk about. But I remember after filming that video, everything kicked up to 100. As in, I don't know if you can hear, but in that video, I was home by myself. So filming that video, I was by myself until my brother came home. But before that, you could hear my hallway door open and shut. I didn't hear it when I was sitting there, but going back, I heard it open and shut because my camera has the mic on it, so you can hear everything that's going on. But it's just for the fact you can hear the door open And then later in the video you can hear it like kind of like go "Arr!" and kind of close, not all the way, and I couldn't physically hear it when I was sitting there. So going back and hearing that made me like, oh, here we go. Then come about, I would say about 2 weeks ago, I think I filmed that video about 2 months ago, I would say, is that a lot of stuff has been happening, as in, when you leave my beauty room, you go into the main hallway, the bathroom is on the other side here, you go down the hallway into where my drag room is, and whenever you're sitting in there, you always feel, no matter if you're home by yourself, everyone's asleep, you always feel like someone's watching you. And people's like, oh, it's your dead relatives. I would understand if it was your dead relatives versus something that you don't feel like is welcoming. I feel like something is like, I'm using this for an example, like the Paranormal Activity type movies, it feels something like that, as in it feels like not good. And people can say, get sage, go through all your doorways. I've done that. I've called the preacher, as if you would say. I've done all that stuff. Nothing works. And these buildings were made in the 70s, so I don't know the facts on what it's built on. I hope it's not built on an Indian burial ground. Please, dear God. But a lot of stuff's been happening in the range of talking. You can hear whispering. Footsteps is a big thing. You can hear people walking up and down the freaking hallway like it's a freaking party, and no one's home. And it's always when I'm not home. So when like my brother comes home, nothing ever hardly happens. But it's always when I'm up by myself, I hear these things. My mom can hear things when she comes visits. It's just the most gut-wrenching thing. Oh my God, I'm getting so nervous talking about this stuff, for the fact is, I know what it can do, and I know that I feel like it's watching me at this point in time, because my door's over there, so I keep looking out like, dear God, please don't let me see shit. But this all happened. If you guys watched that video I told you to go watch before you watch this video, if you watch that video, you will understand why I'm so scared, as in, I went to and nothing ever happened to me like this before I went to that abandoned church type road thing that I talked about. It's just eerie. I feel like I brought something home, but I don't know what. Like, I remember the story he told me that if you get scared, it will follow you home, and that never really made sense to me, as in fact, like, why would it follow you home when it's scared? But then I'm thinking it like senses evil, it like senses your fear, so it clings on to you. And I know this is hard for some people to understand, because a lot of people don't believe in that stuff, but you know, if you don't believe on it, you don't believe it unless something happens to you. But for me, it happens to me, and I'm not psycho, because if I was psycho, this would have been happening to me my whole life, not just like in the past 2 to 3 years. So that's a lot. I'm going to try to do a vlog where see if I can catch anything. But if you guys hear anything in this video, because I'm home by myself, it's like 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm home by myself. So if you hear anything in this video, please comment down below and tell me what time you could hear it. What did you hear? And so I can go back and hear it for myself while editing this video. And while editing this video, I might actually be able to hear some stuff. So and if I do hear some stuff while editing, I will put it in the video, like the time frame, you would say. So if you guys hear anything, just comment down below, because I would really want to know if you guys heard something. So yeah. But other stuff's happened. Supposedly, I got blamed for this. But I went over to one of my friend's house who lives down the street, and apparently it followed me there, because when I left, it was like the next morning, and he got up to get a cup of coffee and sat down, and they have like the long couch that's like in an L shape. He sat on that one side that's the shortest side before he had to work, and he heard like something walking, and then he turned his head and he looked. He said you could see something indent into the couch and get right back up again. And I'm like, and he's like, oh, and he called me like later that day and was like, thanks a lot for bringing that to my house. And I'm sitting there like, bring what? It's not my fault. Because I never realized I'm seeing if I'm still in focus in my computer monitor. But like, it just boggles my mind how these things can cling to you and they won't leave. So I think I'm going to end that story here. If you guys want any more stuff, I would probably be doing that down the road, because it's making me very eerie right now. It'll make me feel really uncomfortable, so I'm going to stop talking about that stuff. But let's get on to something more cheery and like some of these new makeup products that came out that I'm super excited, and some of the stuff that I will be doing tutorials on. So let's get into something more cheery and up. So guys, I'm finally got the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. I'm pretty sure I'm the last person on earth to ever get that palette, because every time I would go to Sephora, Ulta, they're sold out in stores. Every time I would go online, I would put it in my basket for later, and now I learned not to do that, to make sure it's in your basket and you purchase it at the same time, because every time I do that, it's always taken out of my basket for someone else to buy. Struggle. But I did purchase the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, so tutorials will be coming soon. That should be here Monday, and I'm filming this on today's Saturday. I'm filming this on a Saturday, so it should be here Monday. Praise bejeebus. I did order a Violet Voss palette. I'm super excited. I forget which one. I need to look that up. I ordered a lot of makeup. I did order the Real Techniques Bold Metals collection. I think that's what they're called, brushes, because I don't have none of those type of brushes, because I've always find they're so $20 for one makeup brush is kind of hard for me to buy. I don't know why. But I did purchase that, and I purchased like miscellaneous stuff. I purchased from Ulta. I got the oh my god, I'm gonna put her name right here. I watched her all the time, but my mind's going blank from talking about those paranormal stories. I bought her new palette that just came out last month, and then I got a free gift with purchase. That was another makeup set from Ulta, so you know, bonus. And I just purchased a lot of miscellaneous stuff. So, and I know I'm rambling on, but you know, I'm probably gonna cut this part out. Probably not. Gonna have to deal with that. Sorry. But I purchased a lot of makeup, so if you guys want any reviews on any of the items, please comment down below, because I would love to do a review. But I don't know if I'm gonna purchase the Anastasia Subculture palette. After all the reviews I've seen of them being so chalky and not blendable, I'm too scared to put my $54 or $49 on that palette. So, but if you guys want me to, I would be sure to buy it and waste my money on something that doesn't blend. But if it blends, bonus. And if it doesn't, I'm gonna make it work. As in, I'm gonna freaking 45 minutes on one eye blending it, making sure it blends to my satisfaction. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna wrap up the video for today, as in, it was more of like an update video to tell you guys where I've been, what's going on in my life. So yeah, let's wrap this video. So much for watching today's video and being part of the Chaotic family. And while you're at it, hit the subscribe button down below and be a part of the Chaotic family, because we would all love to have you on this magical journey being into the chaos world of this crazy lunatic on your phone screen, computer screen, TV screen. Please don't let it be a TV screen, because you don't want to see this face on a big flat screen. I'm sorry, you don't. But, I mean, if you do, that's on you, but no. But thank you guys so much for watching, and please hit that subscribe button, because I want to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. That's my biggest goal. So please let me get there. I'm working my ass off. But thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next video. Love you guys.